The soft blue glow of screens lit up the command center of the Harmony *. Captain Trell's 4 eyes blinked in sequence as he studied the strange readings. His pale green skin wrinkled around his mouth as he frowned. "What is it?" he asked the sensor officer. Officer Lim touched her console with 3 of her tentacles. "Unknown ship, Captain. Nothing like this in our database." Trell stood up from his floating chair. The ship was far from any known routes. The Galactic Council had mapped this sector but found no intelligent life. Yet there it was, a massive object moving through space with purpose. "Show me," he ordered. The main screen changed to show a dark shape against the stars. It was huge, at least twice the size of the Harmony *. Its design was strange, with sharp angles instead of the smooth curves used by all Council races. "Are those weapons?" asked Commander Pax, pointing at parts of the ship that stuck out like teeth. Trell felt a cold feeling in his stomach. In the 500 years since the Council formed, no one had built warships. There was no need. The galaxy was peaceful. "Send the standard greeting," Trell ordered. "All languages." Minutes passed. The strange ship did not move or fire. It simply waited. Then the communication officer jumped in her seat. "Captain," they answered. "Play it," said Trell. The voice that came through was deep and clear. "This is Captain Reynolds of the UES Dauntless representing the United Earth Fleet. We come in peace and wish to establish diplomatic contact." The command center went quiet. A new species, one that had reached the stars without the Council's help. "Request visual contact," said Trell. The screen changed again. The alien that appeared had no scales, no tentacles, and no extra limbs. It wore a dark uniform with strange markings on the shoulders. Its skin was a light brown, and fur covered the top of its head. "Greetings from the Galactic Council," said Trell, trying to keep his voice steady. "I am Captain Trell of the exploration vessel Harmony *. The alien, the human, smiled, showing flat white teeth. "A pleasure, Captain. We've been exploring this region for 3 months. You're the first advanced civilization we've encountered." Trell noticed things in the background. Other humans sitting at stations, lights blinking, screens with data. It looked like a military command center from the old history files. "Your ship is impressive," Trell said carefully. Captain Reynolds nodded. "The Dauntless is our first deep space vessel. We hope it will open peaceful relations with other intelligent species. Yet it appears to be armed," said Commander Pax before Trell could stop him. The human's face didn't change. "Yes, we believed it wise to be prepared for any situation. The universe is vast and unknown." Trell understood then. These humans expected danger. They built their first starship ready for war. What kind of world had they come from? "We would be honored to meet in person," Trell offered. "Our ship has meeting rooms designed for various life forms." "Actually," said Reynolds, "we would be pleased to welcome you aboard the Dauntless. Our ship has more space, and we've prepared for first contact scenarios." Of course they had. Trell looked at his officers. They were curious but nervous. "We accept," he said finally. "A small team will shuttle over." As the communication ended, Trell wondered what kind of species built warships when they had no enemies, and what that meant for the peaceful Galactic Council. He had a feeling everything was about to change. Ambassador Kier adjusted his breathing mask one last time before the shuttle door opened. As the head diplomat of the Harmony *, he would lead the first face-to-face meeting with these humans. "Remember," he told his team of 4, "show respect but gather information. These beings have weapons. We need to understand why." The shuttle doors slid open. They floated into a large room with metal walls. The gravity suddenly pulled them down to the floor. "Welcome to the Dauntless *, said a human in a crisp uniform. "I'm Captain Reynolds. We've adjusted our gravity to match your home world's readings." Kerr blinked all 3 of his eyes. They had studied the asterisk Harmony asterisk enough to know its gravity settings. "Thank you, Captain. I am Ambassador Kerr. We bring greetings from the Galactic Council." More humans stood behind the captain. They looked similar but with small differences in skin color and face shades. All wore the same dark uniforms with different colored lines on their shoulders. "Please follow me," Reynolds said. "We've prepared a tour before our meeting." The hallways were straight and plain, not like the flowing, artistic passages of council ships. Humans walked with purpose. Some nodded at the aliens. None seemed afraid. They passed a large room where humans lifted heavy objects and moved their bodies in strange ways. "Physical training," explained Reynolds. "All crew members maintain strength and endurance." "For what purpose?" asked Kerr. "Ship systems can fail. We might need to work without machines, and physical fitness improves mental health during long missions." Next was a wall covered with small metal plates with names. "Our memorial wall," said Reynolds softly. "For those lost during Earth's space program development." Kerr studied the wall. "You lost lives building ships." "Yes, space exploration has cost many lives. But we continue." This confused Kerr. The Council developed space travel slowly, with safety as the top concern. No risks were taken. No lives were lost. They entered a large room with charts on the walls. A group of humans stood when they entered. "My senior officers," said Reynolds. "Head Engineer Wilson, Medical Officer Park, Security Chief Ortiz, and Science Officer Miller." The meeting began with basic information exchange. The humans explained they came from a single planet called Earth. They had just achieved faster-than-light travel 10 years ago. "And yet you built a warship first?" asked Officer Lim. The humans looked at each other. "We wouldn't call it just a warship," said Engineer Wilson. "It's an exploration vessel with defensive capabilities." "But the weapons," pressed Kerr. "History taught us caution," Reynolds said. "When humans first met other humans from different parts of our world, those meetings often ended in conflict. We hoped space would be different, but we couldn't risk our species on that hope." Kerr tried to understand. "You expected us to attack you?" "Not you specifically," said Security Chief Ortiz, "but we couldn't know what was out here. Peace through strength has been a human philosophy for thousands of years." Science Officer Miller added, "We bring knowledge and friendship. The weapons are just insurance." Kerr and his team exchanged worried looks. A species that expected war even before meeting others was disturbing. Yet these humans seemed kind and respectful. "Would you share more about your council?" asked Reynolds. "How many species? How do you govern?" As Kerr began explaining the peaceful cooperation of 12 species over 5 centuries, he noticed the humans listening with great interest. They asked smart questions. They seemed genuinely happy to learn about a peaceful galaxy. Perhaps, thought Kerr, these strange beings were not as dangerous as their ship suggested. But he still wondered what kind of world produced creatures that prepared for war while hoping for peace. The meeting between humans and council members had gone on for hours. Captain Reynolds was showing Ambassador Kerr a map of human territory when all the lights on the dauntless asterisk turned red. "Captain, to the bridge," said a voice from the walls. "Unknown vessels approaching at high speed." Reynolds' friendly face changed instantly. "Excuse me," he said and touched a small device on his chest. "Reynolds here. Battle stations. Shields up. Prepare defensive measures." The aliens looked at each other in confusion. "Battle stations. Shields. Please follow me to the safe area," said Science Officer Miller, her voice now firm and quick. Kerr felt fear rising in his chest. "What is happening?" "3 ships are approaching fast," Miller explained as they hurried down a hallway. "They're not answering our calls." They reached the bridge, a large room with many screens and humans moving quickly between stations. On the main screen, 3 sharp-edged ships moved toward them. "Captain, the alien ships are targeting the Harmony asterisk," called out a human. Reynolds turned to Kerr. Do you recognize those vessels? Before Kerr could answer, bright lights flashed on the screen. The Harmony shook as something hit it. "The Council ship is taking fire," shouted a human. "Their shields are failing." "Those are Scorn Collective ships," said Officer Lim with fear in her voice. "Pirates. They attack ships in unmapped areas." Reynolds didn't hesitate. "Move to protect the Harmony. Target the pirates' weapon systems only. Open a channel." The human ship moved quickly, placing itself between the Council vessel and the attackers. "Scorn vessels, this is Captain Reynolds of the UES Dauntless *. Cease fire immediately, or we will respond with force." A harsh laugh came through the speakers. A purple-skinned alien with sharp teeth appeared on screen. "New ship means new treasure," said the pirate. "Stand down and give us your goods, and maybe we'll let some of you live." Reynolds' face showed no fear. "You are attacking a peaceful vessel and threatening a United Earth ship. This is your last warning." The pirate laughed again. "Your ship is big, but we see no weapons. You bluff poorly." The screen went dark. "They're coming around for another attack," reported a human. "All crews to stations. Weapons systems online. Target engines and weapon ports only," ordered Reynolds. Kerr couldn't believe what he was seeing. The human ship that seemed so frightening was now their only hope. "The Harmony is reporting critical damage," said a communications officer. 23 crew members injured. Reynolds looked at Kerr. "We'll protect your people." The pirate ships fired again, this time at both vessels. The Dauntless shook slightly, but nothing like the damage to the Harmony. "Shields holding at 92%, reported a human. "Return fire," Reynolds ordered. "Disable only." The human ship lit up as energy beams shot out from several points. The lead pirate ship spun sideways as one beam hit its side. "Direct hit. Their weapons are offline," called a human. The other two pirate ships continued firing. The Dauntless moved to block the shots from hitting the damaged Council ship. "Medical team to shuttle bay," Reynolds ordered. "Prepare to receive injured from the Harmony. Kerr watched in amazement. These humans, these warriors, were risking their own safety to protect aliens they had just met. "Captain, they're charging something big," warned a human at the front. "Intercept course. All power to forward shields," Reynolds said calmly. The Dauntless moved directly into the path of the pirate ships. Kerr held his breath as the pirates fired a massive energy beam. It hit the human ship straight on. This was what the humans had prepared for all along. The massive energy beam from the pirate ships hit the Dauntless with blinding light. Kerr covered all three of his eyes. When he looked again, the human ship was still there. "Shields at 74%, reported a human officer. "No critical damage." Captain Reynolds stood tall, his face serious but calm. "Return fire. Tactical pattern Delta." The Dauntless moved with surprising speed for its size. Smaller weapons on its sides lit up, firing precise beams at the pirate vessels. "Direct hits on all targets," called another human. "Their shields are weakening." The lead pirate appeared on screen again, his purple face now angry. "What kind of ship is this? Who are you?" "I told you," said Reynolds calmly. "We are the United Earth Fleet. Stand down, and we will not destroy you." The pirate spat something in his own language. "You defend the Council weaklings. They are nothing. They are under our protection now," Reynolds replied. More lights flashed as the pirates fired again. The Dauntless shook harder this time. "Shields at 58%, reported an officer. "Minor damage on decks 3 and 4. Reynolds turned to a woman at a nearby station. "Lieutenant Mason, can we extend our shields around the Harmony?" She thought for a moment. "It would weaken our coverage, but yes, I can reroute power from non-essential systems." "Do it," ordered Reynolds. Kerr couldn't believe what he was hearing. The humans were willing to weaken their own protection to help the council ship. Meanwhile, another human ran into the bridge. He wore a white uniform with a red cross symbol. "Medical Officer Park," he said quickly. "Request permission to take a shuttle to the Harmony *. They have many injured, and their medical bay is damaged." Reynolds nodded. "Granted. Take a security team." "Sir," called out the weapons officer, "the pirates are charging for another big shot." "All power to forward shields," ordered Reynolds. "Prepare main cannons." Keir hadn't seen any main cannons during the tour. Now he understood why. The front of the Dauntless opened like a flower. A bright blue light grew inside. "Energy weapons fully charged," reported an officer. "Target locked on lead vessel." "Fire," said Reynolds. A beam of blue energy shot from the Dauntless. It hit the lead pirate ship directly. The pirate vessel didn't explode. Instead, all its lights went out. "Direct hit. Their power systems are disabled," reported the weapons officer with a small smile. "The other ships are turning to run." "Let one go," said Reynolds. "Target the closer vessel's engines only." Another smaller beam shot out, hitting the second pirate ship's rear section. It spun in space, unable to move. The third pirate ship turned and jumped away, disappearing from the screens. "Good," said Reynolds. "They'll spread the word." Ambassador Keir stood in shock. The humans had defeated 3 Scorn ships in minutes. No council ship had ever survived a Scorn attack. "Captain," called a communications officer. "Medical team reports heavy injuries on the Harmony *. They need more help." "Send 2 more medical teams," Reynolds ordered. "And tell engineering to prepare repair crews." Keir found his voice. "Captain Reynolds, I don't know how to thank you." Reynolds looked surprised. "There's no need for thanks. We couldn't stand by while innocent people were attacked. But you risked your ship, your people. That's why we built the Dauntless this way," said Reynolds simply. "To help those who need it, and to show that humanity comes in peace, but not weakness." Around the bridge, humans worked quickly, some helping injured crew members, others repairing damaged systems. They didn't act like they had just won a great battle. They acted like they had simply done their job. Keir realized that these humans were indeed warriors, but warriors with a purpose beyond war itself. The hours after the battle were busy ones. Human medical teams moved between the 2 ships, treating both their own people and the council aliens. Captain Trell sat in the Harmony's damaged medical bay, watching a human doctor treat one of his crew members. "The burn should heal completely," said the human doctor to the green-skinned alien. "Your tissue regenerates faster than ours, which helps." Trell was amazed. These humans had studied alien biology during their brief meeting and were already able to provide medical care. Ambassador Keir entered the room, followed by Captain Reynolds. "Captain Trell, the human engineers say they can repair our main drive system within 2 days." 2 days. Trell blinked all 4 eyes in surprise. "Our own estimates said 2 weeks at minimum." Reynolds smiled. "Engineer Wilson has a gift for fixing things, and we've called for additional help." As if on cue, a voice came from the communication system. "Captain Reynolds, this is Admiral Ellis. The Resolute and Pioneer have arrived and are standing by." "More human ships." Trell exchanged worried looks with Keir. "Don't worry," said Reynolds, noticing their concern. "They're here to help with repairs and provide extra security in case the pirates return." Through the medical bay window, Trell could see 2 more human ships approaching. They were similar to the Dauntless, but with slight differences in design. "How many ships do humans have?" asked Trell. "The Deep Space Fleet has 12 vessels currently," Reynolds answered, "with more being built. Space is vast, and we're still exploring." 12 warships, thought Trell. The entire council had only 20 ships total, none with significant weapons. In the next few days, the aliens learned much about humans. Technical teams from both species worked together to repair the Harmony asterisk. Human engineers were impressed by the Council's efficient energy systems, while Council technicians were amazed by human materials science. "Your hull material is fascinating," said a Council engineer named Mock as he studied a piece of the Dauntless asterisk with a scanner. "It's designed to absorb and disperse energy. It was developed after years of testing," explained Engineer Wilson. "We needed something that could withstand extreme conditions." "Like weapons fire," said Mock quietly. Wilson nodded. "Yes, but also solar flares, radiation, micrometeorite impacts. Space is dangerous, even without pirates." In another part of the ship, Science Officer Miller showed Council scientists human biological data. "Your species evolved on a high-gravity world," noted a Council scientist. "That explains your physical strength." "Earth shaped us in many ways," agreed Miller. "Our history was shaped by our environment, too." "Your history?" asked Kerr, who had joined the discussion. Miller hesitated. "Humans fought each other for resources and territory for thousands of years. We had many wars." The aliens looked shocked. "You fought your own kind?" asked Trell. "Yes," said Miller. "It's not something we're proud of, but it's also why we united before reaching the stars. We learned from our mistakes." Admiral Ellis, who had come aboard the Harmony asterisk, added, 200 years ago, humans almost destroyed ourselves. After that, we changed. We decided to work together to face the greater challenges." "Like space exploration," said Kerr. "Exactly," nodded Ellis. "We knew that if we met other intelligent life, we should approach as one human family, not as divided nations." "But still with weapons," noted Trell. "We hoped for peace but prepared for danger," said Reynolds. "A philosophy summed up by an ancient human saying, 'Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.'" As the days passed, the Council members began to understand the humans better. They were not a naturally aggressive species. They were cautious, prepared, and protective. The Council ship's AI system had been studying human language and history from the data shared by the humans. It reported its findings to Kerr and Trell in private. Humans call their homeworld Earth a planet with oceans, forests, deserts, and ice caps. They evolved as tribal hunter-gatherers, which explains their strong group loyalty. They have a complex history of both conflict and cooperation. "And what about their weapons?" asked Trell. "Their weapons are advanced but show restraint in design," said the AI. "They could have built more destructive systems, but chose precision instead. This suggests a species that values controlled force rather than maximum destruction." Kerr nodded slowly. "A species of protectors, not conquerors." "Yes," agreed Trell. "But what will the full Galactic Council think of them?" The great meeting hall of the Galactic Council was filled with representatives from 12 different species. The curved walls displayed images of space, stars, and peaceful worlds. In the center stood a round table where the Council elders sat. Captain Trell, Ambassador Kerr, and their crew had returned home with the repaired Harmony asterisk, along with 3 human representatives: Captain Reynolds, Admiral Ellis, and Science Officer Miller. The humans stood quietly as the Council members whispered among themselves. Elder Vos, a tall being with silver skin that reflected light like metal, stood up. His 6 fingers tapped the table for silence. "This emergency session will now begin," he announced. "We are here to discuss the species known as humans and decide if they should be allowed contact with Council worlds." Captain Trell stepped forward to give his report. He explained the first meeting, the pirate attack, and how the humans had protected and helped repair the Harmony asterisk. "Without the humans, we would have been destroyed," he concluded. "They risked their lives for us, strangers they had just met." Elder Vos nodded but looked troubled. "Yes, but they could only do this because they have weapons. Powerful weapons. No Council species has built war machines in 500 years." Many council members murmured in agreement. Another elder, a fuzzy creature named Chix, spoke up. The human ship is designed to fight. This goes against our most important values. Peace cannot exist alongside weapons. Admiral Ellis whispered to Captain Reynolds, "This isn't going well." Ambassador Keir stepped forward. "Respected elders, I have spent many days with the humans. Yes, they have weapons, but they use them to protect, not attack. They disabled the pirate ships when they could have destroyed them. Intention matters," added a council scientist who had been on the Harmony *. "Our scans of Earth show a civilization that has overcome environmental disasters and united their planet. They are not conquerors." Elder Vos raised his hand. "Show us these scans." The hall darkened, and images of Earth appeared on the walls. Blue oceans, green forests, and cities with unusual architecture. There were also images of damaged areas being rebuilt, with forests growing where cities once stood. "They damaged their world," noted Elder Vos. "And then fixed it," countered Kerr. "They learned from their mistakes." Captain Reynolds stepped forward. "May I speak?" The council members looked surprised. It was unusual for non-members to address the full council. Elder Vos hesitated, then nodded. "You may." "Thank you," said Reynolds. "Members of the Galactic Council, humanity comes in peace. Yes, we built ships with defensive capabilities because we didn't know what we would find in space. Our history taught us caution." He paused, looking around the room. "But what we hope to find is exactly what you have built. Cooperation, sharing of knowledge, peaceful exchange between different worlds. We don't want to fight. We want to learn and grow alongside you." Science Officer Miller added, "Our weapons exist to protect, not conquer. The same technology that powers our defense systems also powers our hospitals and homes." The council hall was quiet as the members considered this. Then a small blue-skinned alien stood up. It was a member of the Harmony's crew who had been badly injured in the pirate attack. "I would be dead without the humans," she said simply. "Their doctor didn't know my biology, but learned it quickly to save my life. They are different from us, yes, but they are good." More crew members from the Harmony spoke up, telling stories of human kindness and help during the crisis. Elder Vos listened to all of them, his face unreadable. Finally, he turned to the other elders. "We must vote," he said. "Should humanity be granted probationary council membership, or should they be isolated?" The vote was close. 7 elders voted for membership, 5 against. "It is decided," announced Elder Vos. "Humanity will be granted probationary status for 1 standard year. During this time, they may visit council worlds with permission and share technology under supervision." Admiral Ellis smiled. "Thank you for your trust. We won't disappoint you." Captain Reynolds looked relieved, but Keir noticed that some council members still looked worried. Outside the council hall, Elder Vos approached the humans privately. "I voted against you," he said directly. "Not because I think you are bad, but because I fear change. The council has been peaceful for so long." Reynolds nodded respectfully. "Change is always difficult, but sometimes necessary." "Perhaps," said Vos. "Just remember this. We will be watching carefully." "We expect nothing less," replied Admiral Ellis, "and we hope to prove ourselves worthy of your trust." As they walked away, Miller whispered, "1 year to convince them we come in peace." "We'll do it," said Reynolds with confidence. After all, that's what the Dauntless was built for, building bridges, not burning them. 6 months had passed since the council vote. The Dauntless floated in space dock at the main council station, looking very different than before. Its hull now shimmered with the same pearly coating used on council ships, but it kept its strong shape and defensive systems. Inside, humans and aliens worked side by side. Captain Reynolds walked through the halls with Captain Trell, who now served as the council liaison to Earth. "The modifications are almost complete," said Trell. Your ship will have our faster engines and better sensors. And you're sure the Council approves of us keeping our weapons? Asked Reynolds. Trell's 4 eyes blinked in sequence, his species equivalent of a smile. After the 3rd pirate group you helped stop? Yes. Even Elder Vos has changed his mind. The Joint Human Council partnership had proven successful beyond expectations. The Council provided advanced technology, while humans shared their unique approach to problem-solving and security. They entered the new bridge, a blend of human practical design and Council elegant technology. Engineer Wilson was working with Council technicians to connect the final systems. Captain, Wilson called out, wait until you see the new shield system. It's twice as strong but uses half the power. Excellent work, said Reynolds. When can we begin the deep space mission? 2 days, replied Wilson. Just need to run final tests. The mission was the true test of the partnership, a joint exploration of uncharted space beyond Council territory. The Dauntless would lead, with 2 Council ships following. It would be the farthest any Council ship had ever ventured. In another part of the station, Admiral Ellis met with the full Council. The atmosphere was very different from their first meeting. The training program has been a great success, reported Ellis. 300 Council crew members have completed basic defense training. Elder Vos nodded approvingly. And 60 humans have learned our advanced science and diplomatic protocols. The exchange of knowledge benefits us all. Not everything had gone smoothly. Some Council species still feared human military thinking, but these fears lessened as they worked together. We have prepared a new designation for the mission, said Elder Vos. The ships will fly under this banner. He showed Ellis a design, a circle of stars with Earth and the 12 Council worlds forming a pattern. Below were words in both human and Council languages. United in diversity, prepared for adversity. Ellis smiled. It's perfect. 2 days later, 3 ships prepared to depart. The Dauntless led, followed by the Council vessels Seeker and Wisdom *. All 3 carried mixed crews of humans and various Council species. Captain Reynolds and Captain Trell stood together on the Dauntless bridge. They had developed a shared command system, with Reynolds handling security and exploration, while Trell managed diplomacy and science. Deep space sensors show multiple star systems beyond the nebula, reported Science Officer Miller. At least 3 might support life. Course plotted and ready, added the navigation officer, a blue-skinned alien named Jado who had quickly learned human systems. Reynolds nodded to Trell. Ready, Captain. Ready, confirmed Trell. Let's make history together. As the ships moved away from the station, news of the mission spread through Council space and back to Earth. For the first time, 12 peaceful species and 1 cautious newcomer were truly working as one. Far beyond Council space, in a region humans and Council members had never visited, another species received the news. They had watched the Council for centuries, seeing them as weak and unprepared. They had planned to expand into Council space soon, expecting little resistance. Now they watched recordings of the human ship defeating pirates with precise, controlled force. They observed the strange mix of peaceful intentions and military readiness. Most worrying was how quickly these humans had integrated with the Council, bringing their protective nature to a previously defenseless civilization. Delay the expansion plans, ordered their leader. We need more information about these humans. For the first time in their history, this warrior race felt uncertainty. They had expected to find easy prey in the peaceful Council. Instead, they found a new alliance that combined the Council's wisdom with humanity's readiness to defend it. Back on the Dauntless, unaware of the eyes watching them, Reynolds looked out at the stars ahead. What do you think we'll find out there? Asked Trell. I don't know, said Reynolds honestly. But whatever it is, we'll face it together. The human warship that had once left aliens speechless now carried those same aliens toward new adventures, new challenges, and a future brighter than either species could have imagined alone.